Hey everybody, it's the Uneducation of a Nation, and I'm here to uneducate you. That's right, I want to take the Jew out of the education, folks. Listen, I made a humongous, colossal mistake, okay? But it still, goes with the storyline, but I made a huge mistake on the number. Okay, the word throne does not add up to 47, okay? It added up to 80, okay? I don't know how I did that mistake. Like I told you, I've been, trying to write down so much stuff. And plus, I don't even use a calculator or a computer or nothing. Okay, I'm just, using my head trying to count all this stuff. And I'm writing down so many pieces of paper and everything. You're bound to make a mistake. You understand that? Because I'm only human. I make mistakes. You understand that? So throne equals 80, which equals 8. You understand that? Okay, it still has to do with God, the throne. You understand that? I was saying that the 47 was 11 and it had to do with Jesus. It's the same thing, okay? Because Jesus is God, Jesus, it doesn't make any difference, okay? So God equals 26, which equals 8. Throne equals 80, which equals 8. Jesus equals 74, which equals 11, which equals 2. But it's a 1, 1, 2. That's why I leave it at 11 all the time, because it's the one and the one God, because they're both. And then here, the cross equals 74. Again, it has to do with Jesus. 11, the word 11 equals 9 at the end. See, this is good. The 11, 9, 11 is Jesus, okay? And then the word 7 equals 11. Again, this is good. 7, 11 can be Jesus also. Okay, but this is the bad one. See, the word 6 equals 7. This is the bad 7. This is the fake 7. You understand that? This is the fake 7. This is what I've been trying to tell you. When you see 777, that's the bad 7, okay? Anyway, the word 9, okay? Here, so the 9 has to do with Jesus, but not this 9, okay? And I'm going to tell you what I mean. Because 9 equals 6 here. Do you understand? See, this 9 is bad. This 9 is good. You understand? And that's why that's where you get the yin and yang from, okay? The 69, okay? Because the 6 wants to take the 9's place. You understand that? And that's the fight between good and evil. And this is going to be the last one. You understand that? Like I said, this was a huge mistake I made. This is probably like the 4th or 5th mistake I made. But let me tell you something. The story fits perfectly. Even with the mistakes, the story fits perfectly. And wait till you see what I have coming, okay? It is unbelievable, okay? So forgive me for my mistakes. You understand that? Now, look, why do I put this poster board? What does Seagram's have to do with Seattle? Okay, this is what I'm going to talk about right now. This is the last part of the Seattle thing that I'm pretty much going to talk about, except for the date. I might save the date for the next video, but because I'm not 100%, but I'm almost sure of it. But look, the reason I put it, look, it's got the word "C" in it again, just like the word "seat," the word like Seattle. And why is this, so what? It's got the C in it, right? But let me tell you something. What better way for the devil and the Satan himself to disguise himself than to be an alcohol distributor? You know what I'm saying? You ever heard of the wines and spirits? Okay, you understand the word spirits is? Okay, and you'll see I put the spirit of 76 right here, okay? The spirit of 76 is everywhere. It used to be a gas station. It still is. I see it everywhere. They used to have a big orange ball and it would say 76 on it, okay? Even the bicentennial was a 1776, you know what I mean? And look, you have the 776, which also the 6 is a 7. I told you, the 5 can equal a 6, the 6 can equal a 7, okay? With the words, okay? I showed you before in my old videos. So this is basically a 777, a jackpot. You understand? And Jack is another name for the devil, you see? Jack and Coke. And guess what Jack and Coke adds up to? 7 and 7. Just like Seagram's, 7 and 7. Just like 7 up. It wants to go up. You understand? And look, and this is what I want to tell you about the Z. If you made a line and went this way with it, it would be a 7 down and a 7 up. You see? You understand? If you put a line and made it would be a Z. Do you see? That's why they love that Z. You get what I'm saying? Because Z adds up to 26, which is the number of God and the number of the throne. Do you get what I'm saying? And why do I have the word Unocal? Because Unocal was the 76 stations. The 76 gas stations were called Unocal now, I think. Okay? And Unocal adds up to 66. You see what I'm saying? And there's actually a gas station too called Phillips 66. It might be owned by the same idiots. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure. But anyway, like I said, you have the 7-7, the Jack and Coke add up to 7-7 because the 7 and 7 is Seagram's. The Seagram 7 and 7. Seagram 7 and 7. And that's what that Crown Royal is. You see that? The Crown and the Royal. Okay? I'm trying to tell you that this dude, it's not this guy. This guy is the small version of who I'm going to tell you. It's the guy who made the Crown Royal. Okay? It's not Seagram's. It's actually under Seagram's brand, but it's a different person that made this particular one, Crown Royal. Because, see, he is the bigger. I think he is Satan. Oh, and I forgot to mention that 7-Up was called the Uncola. It's the same letters as Unocal, because this adds up to 66 also. So, you know what I'm saying? This is 66. And if you're wondering what the UP breaks down to, it breaks down to a 10 that breaks down to a 1. So it would be 7 and 1, which would make 8. Which is God's number also for the 7-Up. But anyway, like I told you, it's the Uncola, and it adds up to 66. But anyway, the Spirit of 76, let me tell you again. At Elliott Bay in Seattle, there's a boat called the Spirit of 76. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you here? Okay? And like I said, it's CG Rams. Okay? Do you understand? That's what the way they have it, okay? And you know the ram is to ram something, okay? Besides it having to, you know, stand for the devil. You know what I mean? And if you want to know why Seagram's first of all, it's called Seagram 7, the one I'm talking about. Seagram 7 Crown Royal, okay? And look, Crown, it breaks down to a 10, which would break down to a 1. And Royal, hold on, I forgot what Royal was. Hold on. Oh, okay, Royal was 71, which breaks down to an 8, okay? So 8 plus 1, I told you this 10 breaks down to a 1, so it's 10, so it's 8 plus 1. So that's a 9, and I told you the 9 is Jesus Christ, you understand? And that's the Crown Royale. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't want to get you too confused. I just wanted to show you some knickknacks here and there. But the main reason I was showing you this is how Seattle, it's got the C, the G, the Rams. You understand? And the fact that the Spirit of 76 is on that pier. There's a boat called the Spirit of 76 around that Elliott Bay. Okay? Do you understand where that Puget Sound is? Okay? So, and it adds up to 776. Okay? I'm pretty sure that the date might be the backwards version of it, like 6-7 or something. But I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to delve into it some more to see if we can predict the date of this event in Seattle, okay? Anyway, like I said, forgive me for making that mistake. I told you I've been, trying to do all these videos. You know what I mean? If I wasn't doing these videos, I wouldn't be making these mistakes. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it out as fast as I can. Instead of, double checking my work and triple checking, I can't do that. I'll probably do one video a week if I did that. Okay? I'm trying to go as fast as I can to get this information out to you because we don't have that much time. Do you understand that? Okay? I have a lot to tell you. Oh, and I forgot to mention, on the next video, I'll be talking to you about the owner of this company, okay? Both companies, Seagram's and the guy who makes this Crown Royal. This one particular brand, he makes 4 Seagram's, okay? I'm going to talk to you about those 2 dudes. Anyway, end of video. And I told you I'm going to be talking about what happened to me, in 2010 and a couple of other things that have pertaining to 9/11 also.